Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, here's the very impressive Nemanja Matic, and I'm not just talking about his 6'4" frame. The Serbian has been described as a giant, not because of his size, but the way he plays.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shoots! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to...
Almiron! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oscar. Nicely spread. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Loose ball now. That's another chance! And yes, it's there! Two! And we've barely begun here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Numero 11.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Matic. Now it's Fofana. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And it's Smith Rowe. Oscar. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good read, needed to be. Smith Rowe. Oscar. Aarons. Stiller, played out towards the right wing. Benfica finding their passes, knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that could set him on his way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a key interception. This... Oh, shooting chance! It's travelling a long way. Over to the left. Almiron. Cross goes in there. Beraldo deals with that comfortably. Oh, good spread. So what can they make of this? He has found the way through. Fofana. Stiller. Played out to the right. Smith Rowe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aimed beyond the defence. Niakate approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Lamar. That is a great pick out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hangs one in. Smith Rowe. Aarons. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Niakate promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's clever. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Aarons stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Lamar is having a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he shoots! And that's another good winner. Goes for a shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lamar. That has been cut short. And it's Aarons. And he's managed to get free. Lamar. Can he get it through? Fofana in acres of space out wide.
That will annoy the manager. They're making them...
Tries a shot! And we have our very first corner. Lamar with the short one. Played into space. That has not gone well. Stiller, played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. Sterling. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And we're underway again. Sterling. Looking tidy in possession here. Nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Forwards and with intent. No, it's come to nothing. Yilmaz. Stiller. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Stiller unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Almiron. And it's Stiller. Lamar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely chance to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aarons, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Lamar plays it short. Chance for a shot! And now they can spring out of defence.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Yilmaz. Almiron. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. No, that's been intercepted. Defending was strong and firm. Fofana charging forward, the ball at his feet. Fofana was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he was quick to react. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's not going to reach. Decent chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Time then for the first substitution of the game. It's become a case of men against boys. Stiller. Niakate calmly anticipates.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that was... He's had a shot! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a lovely pass. Shot! And it's in!
Attenzione, un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here. Somewhat off target. And it's Stiller.
Benfica are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Back into the middle. Threads one in. Shot at goal! It's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Benfica playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Ball swung in. Big header! In he goes again. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And a chance! He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Almiron. Climbs up big! He's scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Benfica grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Lamar. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, good-looking ball. That has been slung wide. And he cuts out the supply. Oscar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. There's the shot! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Big chance! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter.
And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Wilson, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. How do you look back on the game then?